that Philadelphia versus Atlanta matchup was amazing. And I gotta say, DeFran, Carpe, both looking to propel their teams to a perfect 2-0 opening week. And boy, was this a brawl. For every punch the Fusion threw, the Reign had a counter punch, and they came to show everyone they are a force to be reckoned with in this league.
You know what? I was super happy to see Erster in there as a diva. What a great thing for this team to have Erster being able to flex from a DPS hero onto a diva and so forth. That really opens up a lot of possibilities for the Atlanta Reign.
Yeah, I have to say though, like, what happens to Philadelphia if Carpe leaves this team? Because how many game 5s is he going to just mega clutch out for them? It's ridiculous.
But they still have EQO, so they're still EQO. But it would be rougher, for sure.
And I feel like EQO's contribution was, it kind of went under the radar because he was playing Vegeta. Sometimes that happens, but he was actually very effective.
Yo, what was on that stat card at the end?
98% kill participation as Brigitte.
Wow.
That's what he had in one of those maps, and that's actually insane. I don't even know how that's called. I've never seen that number on his stat card, ever.
Just match at everything, right? There's your Reaper there for a second, a moment ago. And then, of course, Poco had some Poco Bombs. DeFran on the other side. Atlanta had some good plays. And I like the way that Atlanta kind of threw in 3 DPS players at times, like for the first control map. They really were kind of experimenting. And I think we kind of got to see, even though they lost, some of the flexibility that this team has.
Yeah, did that perplex you guys as much as it perplexed me? Because I was kind of like, what is this lineup, you know?
It depends on the composition they want to run, right? I mean, that's the whole thing with Overwatch right now. Like, in this meta, you need DPS players that can also play off tanks. Like, you really need those flex players to be flex players in the most literal sense.
Yeah, there's really a lot more asked.
But in the game.
Right, and that map 5 at Helios has to go
Torb
be one
again,
for the history
Torb
books.
again though. DeFran went Torb again in this series, so it wasn't just a fluke. He wasn't just like experimenting with it. Like, that is a serious strat they're pursuing, and that was great to watch.
Well, a lot of people were saying, you know, he was playing against the Florida Mayhem, so the Torb was kind of a troll pick, but that's an actual strategy that they use to win.
I mean, if anybody's going to be winning games with Torb, it's going to be DeFran, right?
I fundamentally disagree that it was a troll pick because no one comes out as an inaugural, like a new team, in their first point of their first map and picks Torb to troll the Florida man. That is that is a ridiculous statement.
I don't want to believe anybody is that cocky to do something like that.
Exactly.